was a liar, but the whole of Parliament is the same. Same puppets for the money, corrupt to the core, just different roles.
The lowest since 1991, and other fairy tales from this lying Labour government. And if you thought Boris Johnson was a liar, which he was, if you thought Tony Blair was a liar, which he was, if you thought Margaret Thatcher was a liar, which she was, this lot are taking deceit and disdain of the British people to new heights. The government says business rates are the lowest since 1991, which is a fascinating thing to say, a fascinating date to pick, 1991. Well, I had hair, interest rates were 15%, and the internet still made a noise when you turned it on. But apparently, that's the benchmark now, 1991. Don't know who won the cup that year. So let's do this properly, shall we? We're told businesses are paying less, which is strange, the amount of shops you see going out of business. Ministers say the rates have been lower than they've been in decades, which sounds lovely. But here's the problem, businesses don't pay rates, they pay bills. And those bills are going through the roof. Even the Tories didn't manage to put bills through the roof like businesses are currently experiencing. And there's some reasons why. Let's start with pubs. I mean, this lot don't want you in pubs anyway. Oh, imagine people talking when they can't monitor you. I heard this week, someone said, oh, they'll get rid of the internet. No, they won't. They want you on there with their bots gleaming what you're saying, looking for potential bad people. Oh, it'll be to save the children, won't it? No grooming gang investigation, but we're online making sure no one puts a meme up that shows Keir Starmer in a bikini. Anyway, pubs, the places they don't want the common man, the places they're trying to put out of business. Pubs are facing a rise of about 76% in their bills. So big that the government are now doing a minor U-turn. Forced, of course. It's like their digital ID. They're not going to go ahead with mandatory digital ID, but you'll need it for everything. Access your medical records and everything. Yes, they are implementing mandatory ID. Don't believe them. Anyway, back to pubs. The government are announcing emergency help, which shouldn't have been needed in the first place if we had a level-headed, sensible government that didn't try and fund everything around the world, that didn't get involved in all the disputes, that didn't guarantee £100 billion to the Ukraine, that stopped the boats, that done everything that the electorate, a majority of the electorate, actually wants. Ministers are of course on TV congratulating themselves. We saved the pub, yeah, after pushing it into the traffic in the first place. Hotels, average bill rise 115%. Pharmacies, 140%. How many people are talking to each other in pharmacies? Music venues, gymnasiums, theatres, galleries, all facing extortionate rises in their bills. So one business gets relief, the one next door doesn't. That's not policy, that's a raffle. So how do they get away with it? Well, a very simple trick. They say, we've lowered the rate, but at the same time they revalued properties, removed COVID discounts, let rents explode. It's like saying we've cut the price of a litre of petrol and tripled the length of your commute, then acting surprised at your skint. Now about this lowest since 1991 thing, that's like saying, well, your electricity bill's cheaper than it was in the Middle Ages. Did they have electricity then? No. Oh, well, we're telling the truth then, aren't we? Yeah, your electricity bill's cheaper than it was in Neolithic times. In 1991, I was thinking back, Amazon was a river, phones were attached to the wall, and high street shops weren't competing with online stores with warehouses the size of Milton Keynes. Comparing today to 1991, that's not economics. It's nostalgia with a calculator. But here's the real problem. Business rates are charged whether you make money or not. You can be losing cash, empty shop, no footfall, and you still got to pay up. So when ministers say businesses are paying the lowest rates in decades, what they mean is we've designed a tax system that punishes you for existing, for having a bit of entrepreneurial spirit, because we don't want that. Jeff Bezos enough entrepreneurial spirit for one lifetime, surely. And he's one of the boys. This isn't about saving pubs or hotels or pharmacies. It's about a system that's broken. And instead of fixing it, the government's just handing out sticky plasters, sector by sector, after the damage has been done. All while telling you, don't worry, it's cheaper than 1991, which is true. In the same way that being hit by a car is less dangerous than being hit by a bus. But either way, you're still on the floor bleeding. Let me know your thoughts, folks. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please like the video if you agree. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Starmer is a liar. Pants on fire. Lied to win an election. Ukrainian model for an erection. Freezes grand and granddad. Puts farmers on the street. Another WEF puppet dancing to their beat. Starmer's a liar.